You've been working late nights, skipping weekends, grinding every day, but your bank account barely moves. You see other people making money faster than you ever thought possible. They build businesses, invest wisely, retire early. Why them and not you? Here's the truth. Hard work alone doesn't make people rich. If it did, every nurse, construction worker, and teacher would be a millionaire. They work hard. Some work 2 jobs, yet many stay stuck. So what separates the wealthy from everyone else? It's not just effort, it's how they think. The Passive Path is here to show you how. Let's get one thing clear. If you keep thinking the way you always have, you'll keep getting what you've always gotten. You'll work hard, you'll stay tired, you'll stay broke, but change your mindset and your life changes with it. Stanford researcher Carol Dweck studied why some people grow while others stay stuck. She found one thing that makes the difference. People with a fixed mindset believe talent is all that matters. They think they're either good or bad at something, so they avoid challenges, they give up when things get hard. People with a growth mindset believe they can improve. They see failure as feedback. They stay curious. They keep trying new ways. That one shift in mindset decides who rises and who stays behind. Think about money. If you believe you're bad with money, you'll avoid learning about investing. You'll avoid talking to financial advisors. You'll hide from your bank balance. If you believe you can learn, you'll start reading books. You'll track your spending. You'll ask questions. Little by little, you'll build wealth. Here's a question for you. Have you been working hard or working smart? Are you repeating the same moves each day, hoping things will change? Or are you willing to change how you think? The Passive Path, because effort matters, but only if it's pointed in the right direction. Now let's dig into the first mindset shift that can change your future. It's the secret tool every great communicator uses. It's the reason some people persuade and others are ignored. And it might be the one skill that doubles your income. Ready? Facts alone don't change people's minds. Stories do. A single story can be worth more than thousands of facts and figures because stories create feelings, and feelings drive action. Think about this. Imagine you're pitching a new product at work. You start showing slides, charts, bullet points. Everyone zones out. They check their phones. They wait for you to finish. Now imagine this instead. You walk in and say, picture this. A young woman sits on her couch every night, scrolling social media. She's overwhelmed. She can't find the real information she needs. Then one day, she discovers an app that filters the noise. It shows her only the content that matches her goals. Her career grows. She feels in control again. People sit up, they listen, because a story makes them feel. And when people feel something, they believe you, they trust you, they follow you. The Passive Path wants you to become a storyteller. Not just... Think about your last work meeting. Did you list dry facts, or did you share a story? People don't remember numbers. They remember how you made them feel. Every great leader uses stories. Steve Jobs used stories to introduce new products. Oprah Winfrey uses stories to connect with millions. Politicians win votes because of the stories they tell. It works in business. It works in sales. It works in everyday life. Let's make it practical. Imagine you work in software. Your boss asks you to pitch a new idea. Don't just list technical specs. Start like this. Think about the average employee in a busy office. She wastes an hour a day searching through emails. She's stressed. She misses deadlines. Now imagine she opens one app and finds every email she needs in seconds. That's what our new product delivers. That's a story. It sets a scene. It creates emotion. It makes people care. The Passive Path wants you to practice. Tonight, describe how it changes someone's life. Keep it short. Make it real. That's how you build influence. That's how you make people remember you. Ask yourself this. When was the last time you convinced someone? Did you use facts or did you tell a story? If you're still relying on facts, you're falling behind. Start learning how to tell stories. Because every product, every idea, every person has a story waiting to be told. And stories are what move the world. Now let's talk about the second mindset shift. One that wealthy people live by every single day. It's not about... Some people think getting rich means keeping everything for themselves. That's wrong. The people who build lasting wealth focus on giving value first. They think about how to help others. Because when you solve other people's problems, money follows. Look at Howard Schultz. He didn't build Starbucks just to sell coffee. He wanted to create a place where people felt welcome. A place where workers got health insurance. A place where customers felt like they belonged. That's why people paid more for coffee, because they felt taken care of. People don't pay you just for products. they pay you for how you make them feel. Wealthy people ask one question every day: how can I help someone else today? That's the question that grows businesses. It grows careers. It grows bank accounts. Think about your own work. Are you trying to squeeze money out of people, or are you helping them solve problems? The passive path wants you to shift how you think. Focus on what you can give. The companies that last for decades all do one thing. They stay on the side of the customer. They look beyond quick profits. They build loyalty. Amazon is one example. Jeff Bezos focused on customers even when it meant losing money short term. He opened Amazon to third-party sellers. That brought customers more choices, lower prices, faster shipping. Some investors thought he was crazy, but customers loved it. And in the long run, Amazon became a giant. Because Bezos always asked, how can we serve the customer better? You can do this too. Start simple. Write down 3 ways you could help someone this week. Maybe it's helping a coworker finish a project. Maybe it's creating a free guide for your clients. Maybe it's introducing 2 people who should know each other. Then act on it, because giving value comes back multiplied. Here's how to build this mindset into your life. First, list your skills and knowledge. Third, find ways to deliver help. Fourth, act and watch the results. Fifth, improve your approach based on feedback. You'll be surprised. When you start focusing on others, money and opportunities start finding you. Ask yourself, why do some companies vanish while others thrive for decades? The answer is simple. They think beyond themselves. They serve, and they keep serving. Start today. Find one small way to create value for someone else, because the path to wealth is paved with helping hands. Next, let's talk about a mindset that helps you solve bigger problems than you ever thought possible. It's how most people keep fighting the same problems every day. They fix symptoms, not the real cause. Wealthy people think differently. They solve problems at the root. They use root cause thinking. Instead of asking how to fix the mess, they ask why the mess exists. That's how they find lasting solutions. Picture this. Your house has water leaking from the ceiling. A quick fix is mopping the floor every day. Root cause thinking asks, why is the water leaking? Is there a hole in the roof? Fix the roof and the problem disappears forever. Elon Musk is a master at this. Car companies tried making gas engines a little more efficient. Musk asked a different question. Why rely on gas at all? He built electric cars, and Tesla changed the entire auto industry. Root cause thinking takes courage. It means questioning the way things have always been done. It means refusing easy answers. Here's how you can train this skill. First, define. Second, step back and look at the bigger picture. Ask what's really happening. Third, keep asking why. Ask it 5 times if you have to. Each answer gets you closer to the truth. Fourth, think about the long-term consequences. If you don't solve this problem, what happens in a year? In 5 years? Fifth, create a solution that attacks the root cause, not just the surface. Let's make it real. Say your business keeps losing customers. Instead of cutting prices, ask why they're leaving. Are they unhappy with service? Is the product outdated? Are competitors offering something better? Find the real reason, then fix that. Maybe you need better training for your team, or a new product feature, or clearer communication. That's root cause thinking. It turns you from a firefighter into a problem solver. The passive path wants you to try this right now. Think of a problem that keeps repeating in your life. Instead of looking for a quick fix, if you could go back in time and prevent it, what would you change? That's how root cause thinkers operate. They stop wasting time on symptoms. They tackle the real issue. And that's how they create lasting success. Next, let's talk about building powerful relationships. The kind that help you grow wealth and opportunity. People often think relationships are built on being nice. Kindness matters, but lasting relationships are built on mutual benefit. Win-win. Look at nature. Trees and soil help each other. Trees feed the soil with fallen leaves. Soil gives trees nutrients to grow. Both sides win. That's how great partnerships work in life and business. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak built Apple together. Jobs was the visionary and marketer. Wozniak was the technical genius. Neither could have succeeded alone. Together they created something huge. Wealthy people look for ways to help others win. Because when others win, so do they. This isn't about using people. It's about creating real value for both sides. The passive path wants you to become a connector. Someone who sees how people and ideas can fit together. Here's how to build win-win thinking. First, give value before asking for anything. Help someone solve a problem. Make an introduction. Second, Look for ways to connect people who can help each other. Be the bridge. Third, think long-term. Don't chase quick gains. Focus on relationships that grow over years. Fourth, step into other people's shoes. Understand their goals and challenges. Fifth, keep learning so you have more value to share. Reid Hoffman, founder of LinkedIn, lives this way. He asks himself 3 questions whenever he meets someone new. What can I do for this person? Who do I know that might help them? What can I learn from their experiences? That's how he built a network that shaped Silicon Valley. Here's a practical exercise. Take your phone, look at your top 5 contacts. Ask yourself how you could help each person. Maybe share a resource. Maybe offer support. Maybe introduce them to someone valuable. Then take action. Most people wait for favors. Wealthy people give first, and they receive back far more than they gave. Remember this, there are no but when you align interests in a way that helps everyone, relationships become powerful, people remember who helped them succeed, they come back when they have new opportunities. Start building win-win connections today, because the fastest way to grow your wealth and career is to help others grow theirs. Next, let's talk about a habit that turns mistakes into gold. Most people keep repeating the same mistakes. They live the same year over and over. Wealthy people don't do that. They learn from every experience. They use feedback thinking. Howard Marks, a billionaire investor, asks himself 3 questions every week. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? What should I change? Simple questions, but powerful, because feedback turns experience into progress. You might work hard every day, but without feedback, you stay stuck. Feedback thinking means looking at your actions honestly. It means studying your wins and your failures, and finding ways to improve. Here's how to build this habit. First, look at your day and list key events. Don't judge them yet, just write them down. Second, check how you felt during those events. Were you stressed? Excited? Third, ask why things went the way they did. What actions led to good outcomes? What actions led to bad ones? Fourth, pull out. Fifth, make a plan for tomorrow. This process takes 15 minutes, but it can change your life. Here's an example. Imagine you're a sales manager. Today you met a client, but didn't close the deal. Instead of just feeling bad, you run feedback thinking. You write down the meeting facts. No emotion yet. Then you admit how you felt. Disappointed. Frustrated. Next you ask why it happened. Maybe you focus too much on product features. Not enough on the client's real needs. You pull out a lesson. Next time, ask more questions about their problems. Finally, you plan your next move. Research the client's company deeper. Prepare answers to possible objections. That's how mistakes become fuel for growth. People without feedback thinking stay trapped. They blame the world, or blame themselves without learning anything. People with feedback thinking grow stronger every day. They improve faster than everyone else. Before you sleep, write down 3 things from today. What went well, what didn't, and what you'll change tomorrow. You'll be shocked how fast you improve. One day you'll look back and wonder how you ever lived without this habit. Next, let's talk about thinking like an owner, not an employee, because that mindset change. Complaining about a tough boss won't make your paycheck bigger. Wealthy people don't wait for others to hand them success. They think like owners. They treat their job like it's their business. That means taking responsibility, looking for ways to improve, going beyond what's asked. Take Jonathan, a junior programmer. He noticed a slow testing process at work. Instead of just complaining, he thought, if I owned this company, how would I fix it? He built an automated testing tool. It saved hours every week. His boss noticed. Within a year, Jonathan was promoted to team lead. That's the power of ownership thinking. When you act like an owner, people see you differently. You get trusted with more responsibility. You get chances others don't. Here's how to start thinking like an owner. First, focus on what really matters. What does your company or boss need most from you? Second, don't wait for orders. Look for problems. Focus on how your work impacts the business. Fourth, update your skills regularly. Stay sharp and ready. Fifth, help your coworkers grow. Great owners build great teams. Now take a moment, list 5 responsibilities you have at work. Ask yourself, if this were my business, how would I improve each one? You'll find new ideas, new energy, and a new path forward. The Passive Path challenges you to adopt this mindset. It's not about pleasing your boss, it's about leading your career. Now let's look at the last mindset. One that separates the overnight success stories from those. You've heard the stories, the overnight millionaire, the sudden success. But real wealth takes time. It's built day by day, year by year. Jeff Bezos lost money for years. Amazon was not profitable for a long time. But Bezos kept his eyes on the future. He invested in infrastructure, customer experience. He ignored short-term critics. Because he knew success is a marathon. Warren Buffett invests with the same mindset. He looks decades ahead. He buys companies to hold forever. He ignores market noise. Long-term thinking means patience. It means sacrificing quick wins for bigger gains later. It means setting clear goals and breaking them into steps. Here's how to start. First, imagine where you want to be in 5 years. Be specific. Second, write down 3 goals you want to achieve by then. Third, break each goal into yearly milestones. Fourth, plan monthly and weekly actions. Fifth, review and adjust your plan regularly. Long-term thinking, they are part of the journey. The passive path wants you to commit today. Think beyond the next paycheck, beyond next year. Plan for your future self, because time is your most powerful tool. Compound interest, skills, and relationships all grow with time. Ignore time, and you waste your greatest advantage. Take control of your future by thinking long-term. Now let's pull all these mindset shifts together and see how to use them every day to build your best life. Here's a daily action plan to practice these 7 mindsets. Tell a story about something important from your day. Do one helpful thing for someone else. Analyze a problem with root cause thinking. Offer value to a connection. Spend 15 minutes reviewing your day with feedback thinking. Act like an owner in your work and decisions. Take steps toward your long-term goals. Practice this every day for 30 days. Watch how your thinking changes. Watch how your life changes. Change starts with mindset. Choose to think differently. Choose the passive path. Choose your future. If you found these ideas useful, like this video. Subscribe to the Passive Path for more. And comment below which mindset you'll work on first. Thank you for watching. Remember, changing your mindset is the first step toward changing your life. Apply these 7 mindset shifts one by one. Watch how your path to wealth and success unfolds. If this video helped you, please like it. Subscribe to the Passive Path for more practical tips, comment below, and share which mindset you'll focus on first. And share this video with someone you care about. Help them start their own journey. Good luck on your journey. Feel free to explore other